Good morning and welcome. For today's video, we're going to be playing a newly introduced German tank destroyer, the PzH 2000. Now, this video was supposed to come out on a Friday, but Gaijin actually released a statement saying that this is going to be buffed, and this was buffed one day after it was released to the game, and I needed to basically record the entire video once again. So that is why this video is a bit late in coming out. Now, this video we're going to be comparing how the tank plays before and after the buff it received. So the first game is going to be how it plays now, and the second game is going to be how it played before. So here we are for the first game of two in this video. Now this video, as I said before, is going to be split up into two parts. The first part, the first game, is going to be showing how the PzH 2000 plays currently in the live game. And the second game is going to be showing how it played pre-buff. And this will kind of give you a sense of how the buff kind of affected the playstyle of the PzH 2000. Now, what do I think about the buff? Overall, I think it's a really good buff. The PzH 2000 definitely plays a lot better with the buff, but as you're gonna see in the second game, I still think it was a really good tank pre-buff. But this definitely helps the combat effectiveness of the PzH 2000. But how do you want to play this tank overall? Now, the survivability isn't great. You don't have a lot of armor. You're quite big profile, even though you are pretty big. There's not a lot of dead space. Your crew sits pretty compact in the turret, so you are quite easy to kill. So you do want to try to play this at longer range. Your high explosive shells won't lose effectiveness over range. You have a laser rangefinder at 7.7, which means in a downturn you're gonna be very effective with sniping. And even then upturn to 8.0, 8.3, 8.7, every tank doesn't even have a laser rangefinder, so you definitely want to try to play this at a bit longer ranges, not going brawl. Now the mobility is another part that was changed, where from the dev server at 60 kilometers forwards and backwards, nerfed on the first day of the live server to 50, and now buffed back up to 60 forward and reverse. Now, the ammunition, you have two shells you're going to be using. The OEF3, which is your standard high explosive shell, having a muzzle velocity of a bit over 900 meters per second, and a explosive mass of around 9 kilograms. The second shell is the M107 proximity fuse, which is a high explosive variable time fuse shell, which basically means this is a proxy high explosive shell you're going to use to kill helicopters and airplanes with. After having a pretty successful first round here, we're going to spawn in a backup, and with planes starting to enter the battlefield, we're going to load our high explosive proximity fuse and start engaging the airplanes. With the friendly in front of us dying to a WZ-305, it's now vital that we kill him in order to survive, as he will easily kill us. With planes reappearing over the battlefield, we're going to once again switch to the proximity fuse. Now, with the planes gone, we can start to advance again and start clearing out any stragglers left in the game. With 12 kills total, we take first place in the team, earning a total of 80,600 research points and 91,800 silver lions. So, for the second game, we are on the map Golden Quarry. Now, this game was played before the PzH 2000 got buffed, which means the reload speed is no longer 5 seconds, it's now 10 seconds flat on the ace crew. The top speed going forward and reverse is now also a bit lower at 50 km per hour. Now, this is just to kind of compare to see how the tank played pre-buff. And what you're gonna notice is that, of course, we can't reach the same speed we did before. We're also not gonna be able to engage targets nearly as quickly as we could previously. But you still have your fantastic shells, you still have the laser rangefinder, which means you're still gonna be able to be pretty effective, but the games are going to be played at a slower pace. What I'm doing now is I'm just trying to clear out the hills so our team can advance and try to take control of the surrounding areas surrounding Capture Point C. With those areas in control, we can hopefully take control over the actual capture point. Now here, I'm not really sure what happened. Looking back, you can clearly hear him just to the left of this corner, but I just didn't hear him, so we do take a shot. Luckily for us, he does no damage and we can just swing around and kill him. Here we can see why the 5-second reload is superior, as we don't have time to switch to the proximity shell and we have to use the normal shell. Kind of whiffing here, and we're going to come under fire from 3 targets, a SPA, a tank and a ATGM carrier. Now, the 5-second reload is much superior and would have allowed us in this situation to feel much more comfortable in attacking and defending here. Luckily for us, these players weren't the most competent and we actually do come out alive. Spotting a helicopter, we're going to switch to the proximity fuse shell to try to finish him off. With 11 kills total, we take first place in the team, earning a total of 8,600 research points and 104,000 silver lions. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and stay tuned as there will be more content to come about War Thunder in the near future. Until next time, take care.